Hey guys, Crow here, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now today I've got something pretty cool for you guys. I brought back Pong, one of the oldest video games in the world ever created. So now it is fully realized in Space Engineers. And no, it's not just a simple paddle and board and stuff and slides all around. It's pretty complex. Here comes the scary part. Alt Shift F12 opens up the physics collision model GUI/gravity module. Here it is. It's a lot of boxes. All the phantoms you see are all the gravity generators. Each one has been specifically customized, so I'll go through everything about that. So each one of these, this is like the main part of it. There's three phantoms inside this. Actually, I'll go over the actual physical build first, so you get more idea. So tons of pointless reactors for no reason because I was bored. And then we have like two directional thrusters in each way, so you have that much power. And these are the three phantoms, which are the gravity generators and the steering, along with this rail allowing you to slide along the path it is allowing you to go. So, and then here we have the board, which is the original white line in center alongside the paddles. Oh, and in case you're wondering how I got like super black, like if you use you click P and use like the default black, it'll look like, okay, well, I guess defaults, there we go. It'll look like it's oops, sorry about that, hit the Windows key. Anyway, you can tell that there is a difference at certain areas. Here we go. Like there's no reflections off of it, but you can still see that it's definitely not black. So to get it the true black, you go to the black and turn the value to the -100, -100, and perfect black. There's nothing blacker. Well, that's kind of racist. So yeah, that's pretty much the physical build. Underneath, it's pretty simply, except for all the stuff down there. Just an empty box that all these things bring it to the center and push it out this way. Now, let me go over the gravity generators, what they do. So, if we go back to the very scary looking thing, and we'll try to hide in the other boxes. There are three, no, you can't really hide them. There's three main boxes here. One big one, which is a gravity generator pushing it that way. And there's two on the side that push it diagonal, so it's not, because if I don't put these diagonal ones here, it'll just go completely straight back and forth. You don't even have to move. You can't really do anything to win the game. There's no way to turn the ball. So these side things make it kind of like I don't know if the original Pong did it, but I think it did. But if you hit the ends of it, it'll go in that direction. And you hit at that end, it'll go in that direction. So actually, I can go into this view, slide over here. And don't mind that. So if we go this way, you'll see that now it's going in that diagonal direction, so bottom right, and then it'll go out directly out there and then the corner again, just like realistic stuff and all that stuff. So complicated stuff. Now this is going to get more complicated. You see these two lines here. This is actually two gravity fields, one above and one below, both pushing at each other so that there's a little gap in between. That if I place a rock here, it will not hit the bottom and it won't go out, so it'll be in between the fields and it will be as if along like a gliding rail, except it's nothing there, so it'll be stuck in between them. And we have the side bumpers, which have the same power as the main bumpers, so if it hits the side, it'll bounce off at the same force it was given. So we have that block long and also this side. And now for if you do miss, it'll end up right, so there's a little gap here. Right once it gets here, it will be shot down from this, and this will also push it over. And then we have, this is for the bottom field up there. Now this one will push it down while this pulls it out and into this tunnel, so it'll keep going this way. So basically you got the idea of that. It's a lot of complicated stuff. See, there's a lot of these are just the gravity generators of the actual field. The gravity generators of the ships itself and the paddles are separate. So yes, very complicated stuff. So turn on my light. So let's go ahead, and the ball sizes I recommend you using is 5,000. That's what I use. You could use something different depending on speed and stuff like that. I probably would, because it's a bit slow, but It's just for like demonstration purposes. So if I go ahead and place this rock down, you'll see that it's pretty still. And it actually isn't touching, I believe. Yeah, it isn't touching. It's like floating right above it, like almost touching. So if I turn on the fields here, you will see that it is right in the center of the field. You can actually see the lines on it. Pretty good. So you'll see that's floating right in between them. You're just keeping inside the map. So if I go ahead now, to start the game, you want to go into, like, the person that is serving wants to go into their seat and click Y to turn off their power. The reason for this is if you try to place it on the rock, it'll just shoot away immediately, and you won't really have much time to get into your seat. So, if you do turn off your stuff, then you can go over here. I'm going to keep turning on my light. Drop the rock, or the ball in this case. Go ahead back into your seat. And this should hopefully... No, it's on the angle, so it's going to bounce off the side. So you get to see that part. Turn on, and there we go. It is now moving along, and the ball is bouncing off the side. It might... I don't think it might hit the thing. And, yep, now it's out. And hit the bottom. So, yep, that was game one. Now, if you... wait, ignore the sparks and wait a little bit, you'll see that in the collection thing, any second now should... There we go! The ball is now back in the collection thing. So I'll show it again with the ball collection thing, because yeah. So what I showed you so far was the wall bouncing, the centering, and the paddles, pretty much everything but the underside. So we'll go ahead and get to that. Alright, so now we are at this area. I'm gonna do this pretty quick, try to, because it's a pretty heavy ball. So I'm gonna drop the ball. There we go. It is down. It is shot across and kept along the ground against the wall. It's gonna roll back and forth. That's just a much quicker one. And bam, back in this place where you can, as if it was like a coin thing, like that's what I was trying to aim for, like a gumball or coin thing. It returns to you, and you can just pick it up and play again. And of course, if you does it like break something or is lost for some reason, disappears, you can just open this up and grab another 5K. So that's pretty much it. I say pretty much as in like it's pretty complicated. Yeah, so what I'm hoping to, like in the future, to update it, like when they do add, if they do add like radio controlledness, like as add like a deck up there that you look down upon, so it actually looks like an actual Pong game, because this looks like pretty Pongish, right? So you'll be like right here, and then you'll be able to like control it using like a GUI panel or something like that to go up and down. But as of now, you'll have to, because I tried like extending beams up there, but they just extends further away. You can't put it in front of the map because that doesn't make any sense. So you have to put it like this angle, or you can like move around up and down. We'll keep it right there. That'll be good. And to move, you just hold C to move down, and then space to move up. It is very slow. I purposely made it that slow so it's more difficult because it is a small field. And I think that's pretty much it. Made it, yes, like everything in this thing was like fine-tuned to like almost perfectness. Like it took me forever just to set these fields up. The building was the easy part. The fields they're a pain. No, this doesn't mean like it's messed up or anything. There's actually different fields. Anything extending further than boundaries. Everything else that needs to be exact is very exact. So, and it's also very fair. Like these strengths are exactly the same, even to the points and stuff. So, I think, am I done talking? I don't know if I'm done talking. I think I'm done talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and play a game with someone, and not a full game, just a little clip of a game to show you what it looks like when it's actually getting played. And I will be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Well, we tried to play Pong, didn't work. Turns out that rocks are not synchronized through multiplayer yet, so if he places a rock, it'll just fly off, and if I place a rock, he won't see it, so we see each other's. So yes, as of now, multiplayer won't allow this, but until then, this has been Crow. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to play some Pong, and See you next time.